It is often said that most of us have hidden talents. A good example is a southern Minnesota excavator and wrecker who turned out to have a prize-winning talent as a sculptor. And Jason Davis went on the road to Iota to meet this most unusual artist.
When we go on the road, there's a place I want to see.
The entrance to this property near Iota, Minnesota, is guarded by a gigantic mosquito and a fierce-looking dragon. A closer look shows they are made of nothing more than a cleverly arranged mixture of scrap metal. So in we go. The long driveway into the home of local excavator Paul Cassidy is lined with an assortment of junked machines and parts. Raw material for this self-taught amateur artist who works with heavy-duty stuff like bobcats and welding machines.
What kind of got it started was my son wanted to learn how to weld, and we didn't really have anything broke at the time.
When we showed up, Paul was working on a piece commissioned by a local pest exterminator.
His logo is a big ladybug or Asian beetle.
Paul took us on a tour of what used to be the family farm, but now looks more like a junkyard.
I try not to buy stuff. I try to acquire it.
As a commercial excavator, Paul often has the opportunity to tear down old buildings. Great raw material.
Strip that insulation off and I'll do something with that copper.
Not long ago, the unusual iridescence of these old computer cabinets caught his eye.
Back in the 80s when they had the big hard drive deals, you know.
In an inspirational burst of creativity, Paul turned the shiny scrap metal into a 16-foot-high leaping fish, complete with a cascade of bowls of brilliant blue water.
These are actually the air orifice intake on large squirrel fans.
The eye-catching result was good enough to be placed 25th in a field of 1,500 artists from around the world at the Art Prize competition in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yeah, I guess when you can turn a bunch of junk into something that looks cool and people appreciate, then that's a good feeling too.
Paul Cassidy is so encouraged by his success with his fish sculpture that he's entering the Art Prize again this year. And his entry is a giant pair of lips, just like these. Jason Davis, 5 Eyewitness News on the road, Iota, Minnesota.
He does incredible work, and you can join Jason Davis for more 5 Eyewitness News on the road tonight at 11 o'clock, right after this newscast.